Excuse me, sir. Have you ever built a business in Japan before?
Oh, hello, strange man in a leather jacket that's asking me personal questions. I, I'm happy to tell you everything about me. Sorry, what was the question again?
We're gonna ask him some questions. And today I'm here with.
My name's Nate. I'm the CEO and founder of Humble Bunny. We do performance marketing for global businesses entering the Japanese market.
And what made you decide to start a business here in Japan?
I did not decide to start a business in Japan. I started doing what my passion was on the nights and weekends, which was graphic design, and um, that just turned into a business. Like the contacts became bigger, the clients became bigger, projects became bigger, the needs became bigger. And then at one point along the line, I needed to hire a developer. I hired a full-time member, and then at some point, I just kind of accidentally started a business,
Interesting.
and here I am, loving it.
Not a lot of people have that type of story.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It
Right.
was a bit serendipitous. It just kind of flowed. It just happened. It was natural. So
What are the biggest misconceptions that foreigners have about starting a business here in Japan?
I don't think it's that hard to do. I think everyone starts off like as a freelancer or something of that nature. They can go and do like their white or their blue taxes. That's how it starts. Um, Eventually, if you're running a business and it's growing, you'll make enough money to hire an accountant. If you speak a little bit of Japanese, you can use a Japanese accountant for a much lower cost than the bilingual ones. Um, and setting up a business as well is really cheap. Even some of the bilingual companies that do it, they do it for a moderate amount. So um, I think if you're doing it all yourself, it's a bit of a time suck to really like understand how to do it and all this stuff. But that's fun. I mean, I think people who are building their own businesses, they're fundamentally scrappy people, right? So for me, that's how I did a lot of stuff. I did a lot of it by myself. And I liked that. It was like cool to learn the systems and know how it's done, you know. But then after a while, you're making enough money. It's like, okay, I got to put my energy somewhere else, right? So,
to grow the business.
but I don't think it's that hard. I don't think, like get a Hanko. That's kind of a weird thing, right? But like get a Hanko. If you have money and you can speak Japanese, pay some cheap, you know, accountants or whatever to do it for you. But until then, just take the necessary little steps until you can get to that level.